This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo song.
You need to shut the fuck.
If you need instructions on how to
Shut the fuck up!
check out the enclosed instruction book.
Huh? What's that awful sound?
It looks like the boys in blue are finally on to you three. So what trouble did you get yourself into this time, Festa?
Halt, hooligans! This is the police! Get down on the ground and put your hands behind your heads!
Oh, finally. The cops are here to arrest your ass, bitch boy. Here they are, officers. Arrest this criminal scumbag, and his spooky friends too.
Criminal scumbag? Why, I oughta...
Hold it right there, young man! One more move, and we'll shoot!
Why? Just because he's black and wearing a hoodie?
You there! Shut up! May I remind you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
And what exactly are the charges pressed against him, officer?
I'm glad you asked. For your pal on the ground there is charged with vandalism, public harassment, sexual harassment, disturbing the peace, physical assault against a minor, jaywalking, shoplifting, and involuntary manslaughter.
Huh? Manslaughter? Crocky! How is that possible?
Oh, that's right! The traffic incident back on East 4th Street!
Does someone mind filling me in on what the heck is going on around here?
Gladly. You see this guy with the big fat ugly head? Well, he made himself to be quite the dual offender, for I'm taking him in on a whopping total of 39 charges that the city of Waterloo has filed against him.
Oh, all that's just a hunk of baloney. But why is this guy under arrest?
Exactly! I done nothing, man!
Oh, your little chocolate buddy here is under arrest for simply helping a dangerous fugitive such as yourself escape custody and for public violence, let alone theft.
Well, I'm glad you agree, officer.
Why, you piece of...
Huh? Blimey!
Why am I suddenly arrested?
Word! What did I do wrong?
Well, you, sir, are under arrest, for your dog is out without its leash, let alone its dog tag and collar, plus parking your car onto the park sidewalk is a parking violation, and you, young man, are under arrest for disturbing the peace and failing or outright refusal to pay a parking ticket.
Up yours, copper!
Ethan then kicks the cop in the groin, causing him to shriek in pain.
No! Oh!
Yo, that's beast!
That's it! Oh! Officer Rob Faggot to base! Officer Rob Faggot to base! We got a 1033! I repeat, a 1033!
And we're out of here!
Oh, looks like I got me some runners today. Officer Rob Faggot to base, I got me a 1080! Repeat, a 1080!
This is base to Officer Faggot. We hear you loud and clear. We have an APB out for the fugitives.
Man your stations! Red alert! Red alert! Man your stations! Red alert! Red alert! Man your stations! Red alert! Red alert!
Copy that. Alright, let's move, people. Off to jail, lawbreaker.
A squad of cop cars then starts speeding in pursuit of Uncle Fester, who now finds himself on the ground with his wanted accomplices.
You'll never take us alive, coppers!
You stole the words right out of my mouth.
Our heroes then suddenly come across a barricade put up by the WPD on the other side of the Conjure Street Bridge.
Quick! Let's double back!
They turn around in a desperate attempt to escape, only to find that Officer Rob Faggot had just arrived on the same side they came from, and with some backup.
Halt, fellas!
Damn! Doesn't anyone ever get away from the damn police?
Sure they do. They always come right back home.
Really?
Indeed. In a body bag.
You just had to ask, didn't you?
Well, Festa, do you have a plan B?
Sure. Everyone get to climbing the wall and start holding hands.
The four misfits then climbed the side of the bridge and held their hands in the air like they just don't care. Alright, whatever you guys are thinking, don't do it! Otherwise, the show would end.
Huh? Get on from there, you ignorant boobs!
Alright. Hold your horses, old man. We're coming down. Right, guys?
Yeah, right. Like I said before, you'll never take us alive, coppers!
Hey, that's my line!
Gosh damn it, open fire!
The four misfits then lean back and fall into the Cedar River to meet their watery doom!
Gosh damn it! I can imagine the headlines now. A hero's tragic end. Crimea River, America.
Oh, please, it's not like Black Lives Matter anyway. We'll just cover up the darkie's death.
And how do you plan to explain his death, sir?
Poison, yeah. Yeah, that's it. We'll just say his girlfriend laced his meal with some behind-the-counter chemicals to cover up an affair.
Whoa, that's cold. Can somebody get this guy a hug? Maybe a giant bear hug. Just one to let him know that he's not alone.
Isn't that cute?
Sure it is. Speaking of which, can I get a garbage bath, Mr. Narrator?
What are you talking to, mate?
Oh, I forgot to mention that Festa has a small case of fourth wall awareness.
Oh, forget about that. We need to find a way to escape without detection.
And that's where I come in.
And who are you, wise guy?
Call me Professor Jared. I'm the person who's out there watching over you.
Stalker alert!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that. Here, just get into this completely hazardous, totally unsafe, and unnecessarily modified Rolls Royce of yours that has not been tested whatsoever.
You do realize that we have fugitives still on the run? Move your geezers! Get up there, find them, bring them back dead or alive! I don't care if they have to come back in a pine box, cups, incinerated, incarcerated, doesn't matter! Doesn't matter! This will not stand! In our tone, I even ice that.
Well, it's not like we have a choice. Hop in, boys. We're going for a little road trip.
Hold on! What do you mean, we? You're the one who made all four of us fugitives in the first place! I said just me and these yahoos go along for the ride! Oh, come on, JP. We're all in this fine mess together, aren't we?
Exactly. It's all for one and one for all. Or at least that's what Mama Adams used to say. Rest in peace, Mama.
Whatever. I would be better off not trying to kill myself with you loonies again. Besides, I need to go check up on my girl anyway. Bella, I'm coming, baby!
Then without a second thought, Ethan runs off screen into parts unknown.
Ethan, wait! We could just use the car!
Well, I guess he's a lost cause.
Well, unless you all want to end up being processed at the Black Hawk County Jail, it's best to let him take care of himself.
For her sake, I hope he knows what he's doing out there. Now off we go.
The three American rejects then get strapped inside and suddenly warp through the space-time continuum. Yes, my invention was a success. I knew they would take any chance they got. I wonder where they'll end up. The distant past or the far future. The possibilities are endless. We then rejoin the trio of runaway misfits in the space-time continuum, who are or should be, completely disoriented from this brand new life experience.
Somebody stop this thing!
Are you kidding? This is fun! And what are those random rainbow-colored clouds in the sky?
Those are wormholes, Uncle Fester.
Why, thank you, Mr. Narrator!
Yes, thanks a lot, Captain Obvious! So which do you think we should go through, Lark? I don't even care.
Oh, I know! Pick the one with that creepy-looking deserted forest.
Well, there may not be any civilization there, but at least the cops will never think to look for us there. Good thinking, Festa. Put the pedal to the metal, Lurch.
As you wish. Lurch then puts the gas to the max and pows straight through the chosen wormhole, only to lose control upon arrival, causing them to drive through some trees, bushes, and even somebody's fence, where they finally crashed into and killed a man.
Well, on behalf of the cast and crew of Fester's Second Quest, I'd like to thank you personally for joining us in this special episode. But sadly, you may not hear from us ever again. For, I hate to say this, but this is our season finale. Yeah, apparently that handsome and talented Death Flame XL decided that he wants to call it quits on writing our scripts and focus on our sibling shows. But of course, me and my fellow castmates and crew completely disagree with Death Flame XL, and we would like there to be a second season. What do you folks have to say about this? Please leave a comment down below giving your opinion. Or you could just vote either yes or no in this little doohickey above. Yeah, and about that delay we mentioned at the beginning, yeah, we're sorry about that, but it has been a pleasure for us to entertain you during your time of need. And now it is time for you to help us in our time. Yes, I know that you people prefer for our shows to actually be more visual rather than audio based. However, but that requires a budget, for the sketch artists are a little greedy. So have any of you ever considered donating to Deathflame Excel on Patreon? Well, I sure hope so. Otherwise, me and my family would be living on the streets. And do you really want that fate to befall us Adams? I didn't think so. And that's not even considering the worst case scenario, for we still have that no good troublemaking cop known as Officer Rob Faggot. Like, come on, what kind of name is Rob Faggot anyway? Who the hell is going to be intimidated by that? Well, maybe this guy, but I digress. A better question would be, why the hell does this show even exist? Like, come on. If my video game was complete crap, then why the hell would there be a sequel? And why the hell is there no money going into it? Ay. No wonder why the economy is down in the toilet. Maybe I need to go pull my stocks out before we have another market crash. Well, ta-ta. Perhaps forever. I'll sure miss you all, but for now, I'm gonna go channel chasing.